Good afternoon again. We're continuing. Now we're going to learn that the bottom half of your picture is your foreground. Everything in the bottom half, everything coming up from here will be large. Anything in the middle here would be considered your middle ground. And anything in this area here will be your background. So this is your foreground. This is your middle ground. This is your background as it gets higher up. So today we're going to just go ahead and we're going to create our silhouette images. You're going to draw on a coconut tree. We're going to put our coconut tree in our foreground. I'm going to create like maybe a rock type formation in this area. Maybe it's giving you the illusion that you're looking over the beach. If you want to, you could create some trees. Notice I'm working with black, maybe a sisal tree. But anything in this area is considered your middle ground. Your foreground at the bottom. My tree, here's how I'm going to create my coconut tree. I'm going to go ahead and draw in my branches. And I'll be getting back to that. So now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to fill in my tree. I'm going to fill in everything with black. This is what we call creating a silhouette. So when you go ahead and you finish with creating your images, you're going to fill in everything with black. I'm going to go over how to create the coconut tree. Now I'm going to put something in my middle ground. So to create something in my middle ground, I decided to do buildings. So I'm going to give you the illusion of buildings. So I'm going to go ahead and put a rectangle. I'm going to put a square. I'm going to put a tall building. Maybe it's a hotel. Maybe it's Atlantis. Maybe it's Bahama. Who knows? Maybe a rounded building. I'm just going to put these little tiny building images in this area. Maybe I'll give the illusion that it has a... And then I'm going to fill that in with black as well. So this is going to be my middle ground images. It'll look like a city in the distance. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to draw them nice and straight. And you can go ahead, in this case, you can go ahead online and maybe Google some images of buildings or something that might make it look like it's in the distance. So I'm going to put my buildings. I'm not going to put much. Just going to act like you can go in this area, and when you go in this area, you're going to reach a city or something, okay? So I'm here. I could make some triangular roofs, whatever. So you're going to create, so that's what I'm going to put in my middle ground. And in my background, and I normally just do something looking like little W's or little, and these are my birds. So I'm just going ahead in my background and I'm making it look like I have birds in my background, okay? Now, for the branches of the trees, seeing that a coconut tree has a lot of branches, I can go ahead and just put some branches on there, fill it in with black. I won't be able to fill in all, and my marker is in, okay, and I'm going to go ahead and fill that in with black. And then in my other trees, I am going to, the trunk, I'm going to fill that in with my black. So I'm going to go ahead and fill that in with my black Sharpie. And I'm going to fill in all of these areas with my black Sharpie to give you the illusion, well, actually to create my tree in my foreground, my building in my middle ground, and my birds in my background. And what I'm going to do is I am going to take a photo of this and put it online so you can see the finished product.